The National Collegiate Athletic Association Committee has recently suggested removing marijuana from the list of banned substances for athletes. The National Collegiate Athletic Association Committee has proposed the omission of marijuana from the list of drugs prohibited by the organization. They have recommended that drug testing should only focus on substances that are deemed to enhance performance. The plan presented by the Committee on Competitive Safeguards and Medical Aspects of Sports on Friday would represent a significant shift for the National Collegiate Athletic Association. Since 1986, the National Collegiate Athletic Association has administered drug tests at championship events. However, the committee members have suggested a cessation of cannabis testing during such events until a final verdict is reached, which will probably be determined in the autumn. For any legislation pertaining to the issue to take effect, it would still need to be introduced and sanctioned by all three divisions of the National Collegiate Athletic Association. The committee was petitioned by officials in Divisions 2 and the 3 to conduct a study on the matter. As of late, an increasing number of states in the United States have begun to permit either medical or recreational cannabis usage, prompting a suggestion for consideration. At the start of this year, the committee made some significant changes that pertain to athletes' drug testing. One of these changes included an increase in the amount of THC required to test positive, as well as the proposal for revised penalties. Specifically, the threshold for THC, which is responsible for the psychoactive effects in marijuana, has been raised from 35 to 150 nanograms per milliliter, matching the standards of the World Anti-Doping Agency. In December of last year, the committee made a point to highlight that marijuana and its derivatives are not performance-enhancing substances. Rather than concentrating on punitive measures for those who use cannabis, the panel recommended emphasizing policies that prioritize the possible dangers of marijuana use. These policies should also aim to decrease the harm caused by the use of cannabis products. The committee suggests that schools which conduct testing for cannabis usage should use the results to identify individuals who may have problematic usage. Additionally, the committee advises that schools be provided with supplementary guidelines regarding the use of cannabis. The committee had suggested two distinct proposals. The first was to set a trace threshold of 0.1 nanograms per milliliter for GW 1516 hormone in order to mitigate the possibility of athletes being rendered ineligible due to inadvertent consumption of the substance via tainted supplements. Originally intended for managing diabetes, the substance was developed but eventually discontinued in 2007. Notably, it has since been connected to instances of advantageous doping test results in sports related to endurance. To support our channel's growth and ensure broader awareness, kindly hit the like and subscribe buttons. This will help us reach more individuals and disseminate valuable information. Thank you in advance.